Unemployment rate for college grads is the highest it's been in 11 years right now. So more students are deferring repaying their student loans and leaving school with more debt than ever. Joe Bert is here from Certified Financial Group with some insight on the rights you have with student loans. Joe, good morning. First, let's talk about the size of this problem. The highest it's been in 11 years? Tom,
this has a potential to be greater than the mortgage problem. It's a real disaster waiting to happen. There's almost $1 trillion of student debt out there that their kids are having trouble repaying, and nearly half the college graduates are underemployed or unemployed, and we got a problem out there. Yep.
So obviously you need to know where you stand, what you can do. So let's dive right into it. You have the right to loan counseling. What do you mean by that?
Well, there are a lot of services out there that will give you help. A lot of kids graduate, they don't know what to do, where to get it. There is, and we're going to give a website as to where they get all these lists. But yeah, you have a right to counseling, and it is free.
Right to contact your loan servicer?
Yeah, and you have the right, obvious right, to contact who's doing my loan. You know, you borrow from one place, but somebody else services the loan.
Right.
You have the right to contact them, find out what the scoop is, what you can do to mitigate your situation.
And they need to talk to you, right?
Of course.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, without question.
Yeah, you have the right to defer payment.
This is interesting. If you can't make your payments for whatever reason, let's say you're unemployed, you're disabled, you're sick, you have a right to defer that payment for a period of time.
And will most loan servicers work with you on that?
Yeah, they're required to do that.
Right to pay based on what you earn. Now, I never knew this.
Yeah, based on what you earn, what your disposable income is, what your gross income is, anywhere from 10 to 15%. They'll look at what you're earning, and that's what you pay. But don't ignore the loan. This is where I think a lot of kids make a mistake.
So you don't have to accept the first number that they give you for your monthly.
Exactly, right.
Okay.
They look at your situation, look at what you're earning, and they will work with you.
Okay. Right to consolidate loans?
Well, this is if you have a number of loans when you graduate, you know, you got a payment here, payment there. It gets confusing. Sometimes you put them together, and sometimes the loan payment can be less. The overall loan payment could be less.
A lot of ears are going to perk up on this one. The right to loan forgiveness.
If you are in the military, if you're in some form of public service, if you're working with underprivileged kids, or perhaps in a low-income area, if you've made payments for 120 payments, in some cases you can have the total loan forgiven.
Wow.
Yep.
Right to change payment schedule.
Well, once again, maybe my schedule is over 10 years. Maybe I can get it stretched to 20 years or 30 years. You're going to pay more in interest, but it's a little easier on you when you're trying to just
at least you'll be able to make your payments.
Exactly.
Right to deduct interest, and we'll roll the last one in, the right to repay early.
Well, of course, this is where you're looking at your taxes. As you get older and you get a little bit of income, you're looking for deductions. Those deductions are available on your student loans. And where to get more information, go to credit.com, and all these things are listed.
And you owe it to yourself if you have a student loan.
And the one tip that I have, if you're considering going to college, if you're thinking about your career, get a good degree in something that has some meaning. You know, French literature, there's not a lot of, go to career counseling, look what's being hired today, and get a degree in something that is, you could be hired for.
How many parents have uttered those words? You're majoring in what?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Joe, thanks.
All right.